Good morning, family, friends, all you wonderful people out there this beautiful Sunday morning. Good morning. This is Spirit Journey, and today is Sunday. Beautiful Sunday. I have my window cracked open just a little bit, and beautiful, cool air is entering the room. You know, it feels good having a little fresh air coming in, especially these days. Yeah, it was getting muggy, and if you sleep with the window closed, and then in the morning you leave your room and your door is closed, and then when you re-enter, it has that muggy smell. Well, that's what you were breathing in during the night. So I don't like that idea, and I want some air. Yeah, it's very comforting. But yes, today's Sunday morning, April 3rd, I believe it is, 2020, and the time right now is 7:03 a.m. Yeah, the skies are cloudy. You see here. Yeah, it feels very peaceful. I heard that it's going to be a warmer day than yesterday. Wow. Yeah, yeah, I went out yesterday, as I told you guys, and it looked beautiful. And I hope for a continual positive day. I want to talk about, I was just looking at my notifications and saw again a notification from a viewer. I haven't, I'm not sure if I've seen them before. It was a nice message, in heart. I feel that that it was said from the heart. Um, but I see, wow, a little uneasy about it. It was of a religious nature. And many of you who have been watching my channel now for a couple of years, uh, you, you know that I used to be a Christian. I was a Christian for the mass majority of my adult life. I stopped going, I was introduced to Christianity, started, I was initiated into it. I might have been 20 or 21 years of age, and I officially um, separated myself from Christianity. It could have been 3 years ago that I think, verbally reject the system. Um, I did so. Well, I first want to say that whatever what your belief system is, whether you're Christian, Catholic, Protestant, Buddhist, Jewish, Hindu, Muslim, that is something, you know, if it serves you, you serve it. Okay? And if it makes you a good person, it gives you courage, whatever, continue with it. But I found with me, um, it's it leaves question. The comment that the YouTuber, and I think it was a good YouTuber, um, but I want to be honest with my feelings about it. And again, it's not an an attack on people who think this way, because what you believe in is what I believed the mass majority of my adult life. The mass majority of my adult life. Um, the person's the person was commenting. Well, at least when they placed the comment, like when someone comments and then you can comment on that person's comment. That's what was done. Um, but I assume it was addressed to me because the person that gave the first comment just said two words, an affirmation, and then the Christian person, responded to them something long. And what they said was, to not watch as many videos that might make you uncomfortable, and uh, Jesus loves you, and blah blah blah. It was a nice generic um, sentiment. On one level, I receive it as such, as a general sentiment that people of that faith system would say. But at the same time, it left me a little angry, and I want that, and that's what this is going to be about. And again, it's no. I don't want it to be a rant or anything like that, but just to explain my sentiments about statements like that. Now, I was a devout Christian. I read the scriptures daily. Um, I was a tither. I went to church. I was in a ministry. Uh, and then my paradigm system changed. And I still believe in being good to people, kindness, and all that other stuff, because those are good things. But the part that I have a problem with, and with my paradigm system, my new awareness, is that people attribute to Jesus anything that's good that happens. Like Jesus was a teacher. He was teaching an audience of people who lived under bondage, the bondage under uh, the rulership of the Romans. Okay, they dominated that section of the world at that time, and so it's like they were colonized. They acted how a colonized nation people would act, and they wanted hope. And there was you know the book of Revelations and the four Gospels. You know, Jesus allegedly said that he's coming back soon and that he cares for us. Now, the book of Revelation says that he'll be returning, and no one knows the day of or the hour, yes, and he's coming back soon. And even he talked to his apostles about it. And so I'm dumbfounded because okay, him as just a regular person. Think of Jesus as your neighbor, just a regular guy. He was a regular guy of his times before he came out publicly as a teacher. But if a friend of mine or neighbor says, I promise to do something, I'm going to be back soon for you. Let's say I'm in a let's say during wartime, I'm a POW, and this neighbor or friend is able to escape, says, I'll come back for you. But they never come back. So let me give another example, a little better one. Let's say, it's a sibling, and you're not being treated well by your folks, and your older sibling says, I'm gonna leave home early. I don't like this here, but I promise to get you. I'll collect you and the rest of the siblings. We have a great life together, and I know I'll come back by this time. And they leave, and years go by. You even got older yourself, and you moved out, and the system that you moved out to is still kind of oppressive, or let's say it was a natural disaster on top of it. And you wonder, hey, where did he or she go? I thought you were going to come back for me. And there's internet, there's snail mail, there's telephone, and all that access should be at hand for them. So why aren't they calling? They have the ability to call, to write. Hey, maybe even mail some money, or what do you call it? Western Union. And you kind of forget about that person. You move on with your life, and you die. And you have kids. Let's say the kids that you have are born under the same system of oppression, whatever, for whatever reason. Doesn't matter what the reason, but it's still that cloud over them, the family, and they never come to get you. Or let's say you're a wishful bride, and the guy says, I love you, and I just want to save up some money for us. I got this job opportunity, but you're always in my heart, and they never come to get you, and you're embarrassed because you told all your friends, hey, your boo is coming to get you, and the shame that you might have, or embarrassment, because they didn't get you, and you're waiting. You had set up clothing, like a trousseau, things for your married life you collected over the years, and they never come. Well, isn't this like Jesus? The story about Jesus, that is, that he was to come because of the times. It was the horrible times, and to rescue you. Would you consider that person a trustworthy person, an honest person, or person to take seriously? But that's okay, because it's not my determining when they're coming. Who am I? I'm just a student. So why, if you're not in this realm, if we wouldn't tolerate that? Why tolerate it in a character in the book? He never came. He didn't fulfill his promise. And people are hurting. People are investing so much of their time and money on a promise that they were going to come and get you, but it never happened. Right? It never happened. So why should you do your part in this promise, and worshiping this guy, sending the institutions money, time, clothing, everything, all your energy, yet you never received the promise? But this is the nicest guy, you're telling everybody. He loves you. Does he love you? Does a person like that love you? Unless he's dead. Unless he's dead. Dead people can't do for you. Once they've gone, they've gone. So you have to be your own hero. You have to save yourself. Whatever what the system is that's oppressing you, you have to make it happen for yourself. You have to get maybe a group of friends or family members to say, hey, Let's save ourselves. And you have to ask yourself, save yourselves from what? Because the Romans aren't here per se, but you have other um, governance that do influence you. And that you have some control over because it's a so-called democracy. It's a constitutional. And you see, for the people, by the people, you vote them out of office and know who you put it in. And that's my answer to this Jesus loves you. You know, it's good to be loved. And remember in yesterday's video, I talk about this, that someone could claim that they care about you, but their actions, especially in a crisis, speaks louder than words, and it's devastating sometimes. It hurts. And they may not realize what they're doing to you emotionally, but regardless, it's how you feel, the outcome of false promises or attitudes or behaviors that are done upon you, and it leaves you feeling small. Well, I say, you build yourself up. You surround yourself with people, with animals. Like I have my little crew here, two of my little babies. This is Lily. And yeah, Lily hurt her leg. The what do you call it? Where the knee is, the tendon, ligament, where the knee is ruptured. She was running, and this happened a month ago. And about a week, maybe close to a week ago, I brought her to the doctor and put this cast on. Yeah, and she kind of cut her foot like when she was walking outside. I carried her all the way, and then I let her down on the ground, and then she got excited. She got excited, and she scraped a little paw. So I cleaned it off when we got home from the pier. I really felt awful. Yeah, this is my little baby girl. See, Lily, this girl Lily, she truly loves me, and she's always by my side. And that's little, I call her Peanut, but that's Lilac. And she had a little tummy upset yesterday. Yeah, I overfed her. Yeah, my little boy is outside being the guy. Yeah, he's in I think the next room. But yeah, so those people that love you, your little furry friends that love you, embrace them. Um, Say you're sorry when you say, maybe you raised your voice, you got angry with them. Say you're sorry. You know, um, cherish those that cherish you, and cherish yourself. And this is part of the way to happiness. You know, the world is your oyster. The world is your playground. Make it the best. If you sit around in life waiting for to be rescued, you're going to have a horrible or a worse life. So that's what I want to share with you. And those people who, Christians and other religious people, um, you have to start asking yourself, does this person really love you if they don't fulfill their promise? If they can't fulfill their promise, find somebody else who can. And say, okay, I waited. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. And take care of yourself. Be good to others. See, the Christian message about loving your neighbor, see, that still holds true. And I embrace that type of speech. Love your neighbor. And those people who don't love you, stay away from them. And make your life something beautiful. So you enjoy your day. You embrace life. Hey, crack that window open if it's feasible for you, and breathe in that beautiful, beautiful air. And give thanks in all things. Yes, give your thanks. I thank you all for listening. Peace, love, and joy, and harmony, and wellness to the listener of this video. Okay? Thank you for listening. Bye bye.